the Bible?
Well, the message of the Bible is the Israelites escaping out of Egypt, and then a Messiah is born who breaks away from them and becomes a saviour for humanity.
But this is not the message.
Well, it is.
This is the story.
Of the Bible. It's a story.
This is the story of the Bible. The message of the Bible. I refresh your memory. This is what I do. I refresh memories. I revive messages. The message is, the original message is, Ve'ahavta lere'echa kamocha. This is in Hebrew. When you translate it into English, that become love our Father, love yourself. Excuse me, let me finish the message, please.
It's a nice idea.
Love yourself and love your neighbor like yourself.
So you're going to love.
This is the message of the Bible. Whether we come from Adam and Eve.
Well, it's not actually. The Book of Numbers advocates ethnic cleansing and killing and the taking of land, and the Hebrews kicking the living daylights out of the Canaanites and appropriating their whole country. That's what the Book of Numbers says.
You ask any knowledgeable person who genuinely understands the Torah, anyone, regardless whether he's a Jew, Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Sikh, etc., etc., if you ask them what is the message of the Bible, they will say to you, love our Father, love yourself, and love your neighbor like yourself.
Well, it's not being followed, even if it is the message.
The Greek, you were talking about the Greek earlier.
That's the point.
The Greek.
It hasn't been followed. The Bible isn't about that. The Bible's about a story.
The Bible on one leg. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me. Excuse me, brother.
It's just a new thing, you know.
The Bible on one leg. The Bible on one leg. In one leg, is very short. Nano is love yourself. Love our Father, love yourself, and love your neighbor like yourself. Anything else is extra, and the majority of it is being added by boring, old, bearded man that they put a burden on people, and for this reason, the children are running away from the synagogue, the children are running away from the church, and the children, well, no, I can't say the children running away from the mosque, because they are not, they are growing. But definitely the children are running away from the synagogue, definitely the children running away from the church, simply because all of the trillion laws that old bearded man, boring old bearded man put into the children. The message is very simple, very straightforward. Love our Father, love yourself, and love your neighbor like yourself, and God bless you.
Well, I don't want to be blessed. Yeah, you know, I think it's just a load of. It's a nice idea, but I think there are. You know, I mentioned a person I worked with when I was a young man who was a gangster. He was running rackets. He was fraudulently copying, using company literature and paperwork to run his own scams in petty cash, fraudulently using security call documents to extract money from the company. You couldn't love such a person. He was a crook. He was a criminal. And it was my evidence that actually provided for him to go to court. And after about 3 years of working in this factory...
What that gentleman's trying to say is, why was he like that? What was his background?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the point.
Exactly. I think it's a nice idea, but it's ridiculous to say that you can love someone. Most people don't even know themselves. You know, they don't even know. Most people don't even know their mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters that well.
I've been on a journey.
You know.
I mean, you caught my attention there. Yeah. Everything you said is absolutely right, right? And I can identify with everything you said with the journey I've been on the last 5 months. I can also identify with the journey that this man has been on. And I can also identify from his point of view, because it's the same point of view. It's a process. It doesn't matter whether it comes from Hindu, Christian, Jew, science, whatever. It's as long as all the roads lead to the same place, which is unity. And that means that you have to look at the person that has done the most heinous acts and look at them and say, why have they done that? Why have they done it? And how could, otherwise we can't grow.
I've got a one-page poem.
Yeah? Do you want to read it out?
I'll read it out now. I can do this off by heart, can I?
Of course you can.
Would you like a poem?
Yeah.
Right, this is something I wrote about a year ago. It's called Mother's Pride. I don't know if you've heard of that horrible bread that they forced upon us in the 1970s at the start of industrial baking. But it ain't about bread. Well, it is. Right, Mother's Pride. Mother Nature rules supreme, but her heart's now worn upon her sleeve. For every time that man destroys, she'll give a little sneeze. Oh please, oh please, oh please, she cries her calls to Sister Moon. I've tried so hard like mothers ought to love them like I do. Please bring your tides, your mighty tides, to wash away my blues. For the time is fast approaching and there'll be nothing left to choose. Now what's all this moon's brother booms, his breath in deep red fire? I'll send my dogs to burn them out, so build the funeral pyre. An urgent shout goes out to Mars, from Mars, my Venus, my love, my life. I feel it's time to go to war to save those souls we keep. As the sleeping beauty wakens, she turns and gives the eye. Be patient now, my darling, it's time to realise. The word goes out to Mercury and he flies across the void. To the council of the universe now they gather to decide. What of these souls, these crazy souls who kill and burn then weep? Then do it over and again like bloodless fleas are prone to leap. Great Saturn reigns in age and time, and with wisdom does he say that we the gods must realise no judgment must be made, for creation is in all of us, and without the all there's none. They must be left in ignorance, except a princely some. Now those who know will spread the word, and when the gods are all aligned, it's time to pray for all mankind until his day is done. Thank you.
Very well remembered.
And that is the message we were just trying to debate.
Well, we're all trying to gather that message in, weren't we?
Yes.
Thanks to this man here.
Very well remembered, mate. Brilliant.
What's your name?
Nicholas. Nick.
Nicholas.
Hi. Your name?
My name is Christopher.
Hi, Chris.
Very pleased to meet you. Listen to you. Sorry I was jumping in about.
Cheers. Oh. Cheers, bud.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.